Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we'll be again covering the football news, the latest football news. So what's happening in football world? Subscribe to my channel so you will be up to date. So to what's happening in football world. So I'll be covering literally every news for you guys. I think there are very less YouTube channels who cover that. So yeah, subscribe to my channel. You don't have to open any app, you don't have to open anything. Just you have to go to my channel, you have to open my latest video, and I'll give you guys the latest news of the day and what's happening in football world. If you are a big football fan like me, so you'll like it. So first one today is that Sergio Aurier, ex-Tottenham defender, he used to play as a right back. If you are familiar with Tottenham Hotspurs, the club in England, it's a London club. So he was basically his contract was terminated by Tottenham Hotspurs. Sergio Aurier's contract. So yeah, Sky Sports has shared that Sergio Aurier is now linked with Arsenal, the direct rivals. Former Tottenham defender would consider more long-term rivals or terminate. So you can see Aurier terminated his Spurs contract a year early on Tuesday. So yeah, so he has basically on Tuesday terminated his contract. So like a year earlier. So a number of clubs, including Arsenal. So basically Hector Bellerin, I think, joined some other club. Bellerin joined some other club. So yeah, Arsenal are in need of what do you call it? Arsenal are in need of a good right back, which Sergio Aurier provides. He's not world class, but he's a good right back, you know. So yeah, there's still no since transfer window has ended. There's no stiff news. There's no proper news that what will happen. However, there has been link, and this is a little what do you call it? A little about Ronaldo. So yeah, this is it. Now let's go to second one. So yeah, this is again Ronaldo released by Manchester United, released by Portugal, since after suspension, picked up one game as expired. No indication Ronaldo will join. So yeah, so basically Ronaldo is suspended for his next game against for Portugal. I don't know the when they are playing the next game. Let me cut this it. They're who they are playing next. They of course played against Ireland, in which he scored two late headers. I think in the 88th minute the score was 0-1 to Ireland, and then when the final whistle was whistled, Portugal won the game 2-1, and Ronaldo scored two late headers. So, however, I think Cristiano has been released early. Cristiano Ronaldo has been released early from Portugal squad after picking up a suspension ahead of his Manchester United return. So he scored his world record. So yeah, he broke the world record yesterday in the match against Ireland, which was in World Cup qualifiers. So as you can see, it's written here. He scored his 110th international goal, surpassing someone, and yeah, so he basically did that. So yeah, he basically did that. So Ronaldo, he's just insane, man. So this is the moment they told him that you have officially broken the international record. So this was his reaction. He's smiling, of course. But what a beast, man. He's 36 years old. He's five-time Ballon d'Or winner. He just changed his club. He was not having a good time in Juventus, and he still did that. And like basically his team was losing. His team was losing the game in the 88th minute. He scored the equalizer, and then he scored the winner. It's not easy. So these are basically these are basically the results of World Cup qualifiers. As you can see, these are under 21, and these are South Americans. So today South American teams are playing. Argentina is playing, Paraguay is playing, Colombia, Bolivia, they all are playing. So yeah, World Cup squad winner. World Cup qualifiers are going on right now. So let's see what is the other news we can talk about. England to take a knee for out of Trent Forrest's position at right back. Ronaldo debut. So Ronaldo, guys, Ronaldo is maybe is in line for a second Man United debut against Newcastle. So United are up against Newcastle. Uh, why is this page not available? So yeah, United are up against Newcastle in their next Premier League match. So Ronaldo maybe will be in the team in the lineup, not maybe in the starting 11, but he'll be in the like squad roster. He'll be playing as a sub against Newcastle United. So this was the whole news what happened yesterday. If you want to have this I can also show about TalkSport, what's happening on TalkSport, because they also give us the best latest news. Let's agree the cookies. The three lines. So today is Hungary versus England. Grealish starts while Bamford and Saka are on the bench. So yeah, right now in some minutes, Hungary versus England is happening there for the World Cup qualifiers. Of course, I'll be telling the results in the next video, which will be tomorrow. And yeah, so then Daniel James on the last day of transfer window went Leeds. There has been this article about Arteta as his team is really struggling in the Premier League. I think Arsenal are 20th and they have scored 0 goals in the Premier League, and they have conceded more around 9 goals. Yeah. This is as you can see again in the article about Ronaldo. So Ronaldo was basically suspended because he removed his shirt while celebration. Since he scored the last minute winner, he removed his shirt and got the yellow card. So hence he was suspended. So yeah, this is the only news. Ruben Diaz has extended his contract with Manchester City until 2027. Yeah, this is it. Here is Ronaldo's again. Ronaldo is everywhere, guys. Since the madness he's done yesterday against Ireland, so he's basically everywhere. You can see Ronaldo again. Ronaldo could have been massive for City. Who said it? Who's this Daniel guy looking like Daniel Levy in it? So yeah, but won't change Man United's whole season. But won't change. So yeah, the thing is that the but won't change Man United's whole season is guys. This thing is said by many journalists, many pundits that United will still not be the best, will still not be that competent, because what I think is it is because United don't have a DM. They don't have DM, defensive midfielder. Even if they didn't sign Ronaldo, they had Cavani as their main man. Greenwood was also scoring goals. So yeah, the forward for them wasn't the priority. However, of course, Ronaldo helps. Ronaldo is way a better player. He'll be boosting up their goals, which they score in the Premier League. However, the fact that United didn't go for DM in this transfer window, I think will hurt them this season. Nemanja Matic, I don't know how you pronounce his name, but I think you pronounce it like that. Nemanja Matic, he's old. He has no legs anymore, so he cannot play as a DM. Pogba is not a natural DM. Fred is not that physical. Fred is getting bodied by N'Golo Kante. So yeah, Fred is not the guy whom you want to play as a DM. So I think that's why he's saying Ronaldo still doesn't make United that of invincibles. It'll if they had they signed DM in this transfer window, that'd be far from good, far from like very good. However, I think City is still winning the Premier League. There's no other team. I think Chelsea, United, and who else? Liverpool are still still contenders, but they won't win the Premier League. Like Ronaldo wants even more. Even Keane is so. Moise Keane is excited for Ronaldo's return. Harry Maguire also was after the post-match interview against which team they played against. I think they played against Southampton or something, in which Harry Maguire was told about Ronaldo, and he said he was his idol growing up. Not growing up, like he was his idol when he started playing football, and he was very keen to watch him play in the same team. As Ronaldo is also the ego booster of the team, like he motivates everyone. So here is basically transfer headlines. So this summer window has been insane, guys. So this is just a last well, this is the last part of my video. After that, I'll be ending the video. So, guys, I don't think we are watching this kind of summer, not summer, like we are not watching transfer window like this anytime soon. I think this is the greatest transfer window we have ever had, ever had. Two of the greatest players in history to ever kick the ball, ever kick the football, have moved their clubs. Messi, the most surprising one, then Ronaldo following him, and they of course are the leading change of summer. And then you have Ronaldo going to United, then James, then it's Saul. So Saul basically has gone to Chelsea on a loan move. This deal was completed in the last minutes of the transfer window. Like transfer window was ending in 2 to 3 minutes, and this deal was completed. Paperwork was signed. Griezmann has rejoined Atletico Madrid. This is again very shocking move. This also happened in the last few minutes of the transfer window. Griezmann rejoined. His time at Barcelona was shocking. He didn't even show half of himself. What because of what the player he is. He's a world class player. He's a very world class player. But I think at Barcelona things didn't work out. So yeah, he rejoins Atletico on loan too, while Saul rejoins not rejoins Howard joins Chelsea on loan move too. Martial rejected Lyon deal, and yeah, Mbappe is staying at PSG. We all know how mad Real Madrid were at him for him, and the Real Madrid were mad for him in this transfer window. However, even after bidding to 220 million for Kylian Mbappe on the deadline day, Real Madrid couldn't clinch him. Mbappe himself, I saying that he preferred to stay at PSG, I think is wrong. But PSG didn't let him go. Nasser didn't let him go. The board didn't let him go. So Mbappe is at PSG. We are watching the front three of Neymar, Mbappe, and Messi till at least the January transfer window. So yeah, Emerson to Sports is also done. The right back Barcelona style from Real Betis has joined Spurs. But this is very strange from Barcelona because they just re-signed Emerson. They paid like 9 million for him, and then they again sold him to Spurs for reportedly around 20 million. Nelson loaned out. This is the Arsenal news. And Arteta needs quick fix. Yeah, of course, Arteta needs quick fix. They are like struggling. Lookman joined so this is just this is just an championship teams and their tweets and everything. So yeah, this is just whole what is happening in football right now. The window just ended, and the other news which I gave you about this whole thing, Ronaldo, what happened yesterday about on international stage. France also I think drew, in which Griezmann scored a header. They also drew. France also drew. Today England are playing against Hungary. So yeah, this all happened. Liverpool, quite shockingly, I think, are were still silent this transfer window. I think they only signed Upamecano. They are in mad need of forwards. They just have Salah, Firmino, Mane, and Jota as their front attacking players. They need badly some forwards because I think because if they haven't signed anyone right now, let's see what's happening. They're still a scary team. They are still a team which can compete for Premier League. However, they're in desperate need to sign attackers. And let's see. So this was just whole late was what is happening in this transfer in this what happened in transfer window, and what happened yesterday, and what happened today. As Ronaldo, I told you, broke the record, and a whole of journalists and Harry Maguire, David De Gea speaking about Ronaldo as they're eager to his return, and then Ronaldo being suspended because of celebration and Serge Aurier and everything. So this is just it, guys. So I'll be ending the video here. This was just a whole round news of what's happening in football world. So subscribe to my channel. You don't have to open anything. You can just come to my page. You can watch my video. You can just catch up to what's happening in football world. So yeah, guys, see you later.